Hello guys, Drones Travels here again with another motorhome update. This time I'm going to include you in it. There's motorhome. It's winding down. We are going to be installing this valve assembly and pipe. There's the old one. I've already removed it. I've done all the heavy, nasty cutting and draining, so you guys don't have to deal with it. But yeah, the motorhome's coming along good. I'll give you a walkthrough. I get the key out. It's still locked. Okay, we'll get the key out and unlock it, and we'll go inside. There we go. We got her done now. All right, we're going inside. You can see. Hopefully the lighting's good for you guys. Curtains are all done. Beds are all made. We're still waiting on that piece. That's the final piece we're waiting on. But everything else is done on it, on the inside. My wife's got all the curtains. My wife made all the curtains. We got the bed all made. Fridge is all set. Lighting obviously is all done. Bathroom's all set and ready to go. It will be, I should say, as soon as I hook up that valve underneath there. But shower's all set. And there's a mattress cover for the table area. So yeah, the motorhome's ready. Also, I did a little body work. I took care of the windshield squirter, which was one of my concerns. I ordered a universal kit, and that's already been changed out. If you remember, I talked about in my previous video, there should be a hole here. You can see the hole's gone. Hear that? Nice and solid. So I fixed that. Still got the crease there. I'm gonna get in there and roll that out basically, and it'll be good. So at this point, guys, we're going to go underneath here. Matter of fact, I just cut one of the clamps off. So we got to connect the valve to that pipe and that pipe together. And there's a valve that goes between them. That's what we're going to be doing. I had to go to Lowe's. I went to the RV place this morning, which is pretty cool. And here we got these rubber adapters, and I got to figure out which one I need. Let's see here. We got 1.5 inch, 1.25 inch. Let's see which one is going to work for me. Look at there, 1.5 inch. There it is. All right, that is awesome. I just got one coupler to take back. This hanger here, we're gonna slide that off there, because once we get done, get this supported, that hanger won't even be necessary. This is something they did, the previous owner did. So we're gonna just take that off and get rid of it. There's a pipe. And then there's a U-bolt that goes here, and when it's all this will support this and this when I get done. They had it jerry-rigged, and that's obviously not the way to do it. We're going to lose that hanger. This is all set. This is your, you can see the water. That's just water, by the way. Clean water from me winterizing it. So this is the gray tank. So, but we're going to get started here. And this is pretty much straightforward. I've already done this. I got to put some primer on here. And put primer, then we'll glue the valve in place. Whoop, there we go. Sorry guys. We'll set you up here where you guys can see what's going on. But we're gonna glue this, primer it, then we're gonna get the valve, and we'll glue the valve in place. Here's the new valve. So what we do, those of you who've worked with PVC before, I'm sorry for the angles here. But those of you who worked with PVC before know what I'm going to be doing here. We put a primer on here. This is primer. And it's almost like a blue, and it's almost like that. And we take the primer and we're going to put it all inside of here, and I get primer on my hand. This stuff doesn't come off either. You go like that. Normally I'd wear rubber gloves, but I've already cleaned up everything in here, and I'll just wash my hands really good and I'm done. So but then we go around, put primer around here, just like so. That actually will clean up the plastic, obviously. So then we put primer on there, let her set for a minute or so. Then we got glue. I'd say a minute, but you can see it's already starting to kick because there's a little bit of breeze here. So then we take some glue and we put glue in this valve, just like so. You see, it's like so. We put glue in there. Try not to get it on the gate valve in there. Then we're going to put some glue around here, like so. Then we try not to spill our glue. Put the cap back on it right away. Believe it or not, you'll be surprised how many cans of glue I spilled doing this. Okay, now that the valve comes into place, and it's going to slide on there just like it is now. We're sliding it on. We're going to get her angle right. We're going to angle her down just a little bit. Right there, the glue's already starting to set. So just like that, the valve's on. Usually what I do then is I'm going to take my can of glue out here, and I'm just going to go around this on the exterior, just like so. Run this around the exterior of it. Then also, while I'm here, just because I don't know when they did this, but we're gonna, or how they did this, we're gonna put some glue around there just because. It's not leaking, but you know what? You got the glue, you might as well use it. We'll just put some glue around the base of it, just like so. That's all we got to do. I just want to make sure we're good. Okay, next we got this piece of pipe right here. It's going to go going into the valve, but what I got to do is I got to measure this out because I'm going to cut it with a sawzall. So give me a minute, and we'll get a pencil and we'll get the measuring here. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. All right, now we're gonna measure. I'll turn you guys can see what I'm doing here now. Sorry about the wiggling. I gotta get my new mount. Okay, we're gonna measure from the inside edge to here, and we're gonna be at 14¼ inches. I'm gonna cut this. So let's see where 14¼ comes out, right at the P. So we're going to cut this off right there. That way I didn't hit the market. So get the old sawzall. pipe cut. Now then, we take our fancy pipe I just got. Gotta get a screwdriver here so we can loosen this clamp right here. I'm still here, guys. Let's see here. Gonna work our clamp rubber adapter, coupler I should say, on this pipe. Let's see here, we got it graded here. I ran into an issue here. That's the one I need right there, but we're bigger. So I need 1.5 to 1.5 inches. So I'm gonna end this for a few minutes and I'll be back. It'll seem like a matter of minutes for you, but it'll be about 10 for me. Well, hello guys, I'm back. Seemed like a minute, didn't it? It was actually going about 20. Okay, I got the right piece right here. I slid it down because I got to be able to slide it up here, then slide it in and lock it into the other pipe. So in this side here now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to primer it, put primer on it, and we're going to go ahead and glue it as well. So we put a little bit of primer around in there, just like so. Just don't, when you do this, guys, don't get it on the valve in there. You don't want to glue your valve shut. Goes without saying. I imagine somebody has done that. I haven't. I've been really careful. So we're going to put a bead in here, like so. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a primer on my pipe as well before I stuff it in there. We're almost done, guys. It's that easy to do this. The hardest part is just waiting for the part to get here. Okay, we put some primer on there. Seal up our can. These things are just terrible. This blue ink or primer, man, it just gets all over everything if you're not careful. Okay, then we get our swab out, put a bead of this around on the pipe. We want to make sure we get a good seal, guys, for two reasons. This side not so much so, but the other side definitely, because that's their sewage. So we're gonna work that in there, and I usually give them a little bit of a twist. You can see the valve also, these valves will rotate down if you need to. Give them a good twist and lock it in there. And we do then, turn it over here a little bit for you. You see here now, we take our coupler and take a screwdriver and loosen these clamps up. That'll definitely help you. like so. I usually like to orientate my clamps accordingly too. I don't know. That's just the way I am when I do stuff. I like to have it little like perfect. Okay, now we're gonna work this over here. And what you could do too, if you want to help yourself out, is put a little like WD-40 on here. I should have done that. Okay, we're gonna take this off a minute. Just like so. I'm gonna put a little bit of lube in there. WD-40 will dry up. It'll help this slide easier. And that's just water getting on my fingers. So I'll get that off there. I'm talking to my camera.
I just thought you were talking to yourself.
No, my camera's right there. I'm recording this from my camera.
That's awesome.
So if you ever hear me out here by myself, you think I'm talking to myself, I'm not.
That's good to know.
Okay, I'm back. I put a little bit of lube on this. That should help it slide on the pipe a little easier for us. And slide around. You can see how easy it slides now. And you can see it oozing out. Okay, now I take my fingers and line it up. I take my fingers and I push this clamp. Make sure we get her lined up here. That's why you don't get your face underneath the stuff like this when you do it. Just like that. Get her lined up here. And we just tighten that clamp up. Tighten these clamps up. Get our valves orientated like we like to have them. And you'll see that it's dripping right now, but watch this. That drip will go away. You'll see it slow right up. It's like so. Okay, now that's done, and that's, look how solid it is already. Okay, now I gotta go here. I got me a clamp. Gotta grab it to help support this thing. Nothing fancy. Hopefully this is the one that fits. And you don't have to put any sealer on that part. We just slide that around there. Line up our holes and hopefully they line up. Rather than using the old clamp over, we're just going to put a new one on it. Take something, see if we can't thunk it just a little bit. A little extra pipe, we'll see what that'll look. Actually, what we'll do, we'll put this on there, then on top, we'll get our nuts on there. We'll pull it up with the nuts. And obviously I measured all this out. Before I did all this. Actually, I had this all pretty much set before I turned on the camera to talk to you guys today, because get my wrench out. I always carry a wrench with me, guys. Go have it. Get my wrench and we'll set these screws up. Actually, if I got creative, I could probably put a socket on it. Before they had this strap on here, which I'm going to take that out. That's going to go away. We don't need that. This is going to be more solid than what they had it, so. And plus, the way it was hooked up for it, you always want to have a separate valve for each of your tanks. They took the one valve out, so your sewage would run either way. You don't want to have that. You want to have. That's why they got separate tanks on these things. But you know, I found a few things that were not really done right, so we got her figured out now. Then when I get done, that strap that's just hanging there that I'm not using right now, we will cut it off and do away with it. We don't need it. And I got my this clock down to clear the body when you put the hose on. So if you're wondering, did I allow for that? Yeah, I did. Yeah, if I got creative, I could put, you know, I could go up and get a socket and put it on here and do this a lot faster. But you know what? I don't feel like getting up. And this is just to support it. It's not, don't have to be over tightened either. You just want to tighten it up enough that it holds it and keeps it tight to the home from going down the road, so it's not bouncing around. So. In the original clamp that was here, I just took a Sawzall and I cut it off before I had the camera running, just to save you guys some grief of me cutting it off. We're gonna grab the wrench. Grab a socket. Grab that. It's too hard. All right, let's see if I got this right. And I didn't. It's a 9/16. Thought it was, but, you know, I'm gonna do it back. Never fails. You're looking for a socket, guess what? It's where it belongs. All right. Holy shit, what's going on here? That's my French. It was my 1/2 inch. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Buddy? All right, now there we go. Now we're getting it. More threads in socket space, so I gotta be careful how I do this. It is too, it's bottom of the melt. You know what? Go back to the old way. Yeah, I'm gonna stop it here and I'll get it tight and we'll start back. Hey guys, Suit Screw Camera Magic, look there. It's all done and installed. It's solid. All the way down through there. Ain't gonna go nowhere now. It's all done, the valves are in. Look at here, man. You can actually pull them out now. The other ones that would not work. So they're all in, it's all sealed up. You can see the glue around there. You obviously got to let it set for a while and harden, but this clamp here is just tightened enough to support it. You don't want to over tighten it, you don't want to compress this pipe. It's just a support, that's all it is. It's not, that's the only thing it's on there for. So now that is solid, the whole valve is. So just like that, we got the sewer valve, new valve installed. You unscrew this cap. it's new. Unscrew this cap, and you plug your sewer line on there and drain your holding tank or whatever. They got a cap. They get a new cap for it. They can put a garden hose on there for gray water, but it's all installed. So that is a one last thing that I have to deal with now. All I do now is finish it the air. Because like I say, when we got this too, this thing is so old it doesn't have key fobs, man. You gotta use keys. This is old school technology. Whoop, I already had it unlocked. I didn't realize that. There we go. Unlock the door. Okay, this is old school. No airbags, no nothing in it. But you're not going fast. Look at there, there's part of the bedding sticking down there. Okay, now we're gonna open the hood up. Right there. We go around. You can see, everybody, I fixed a hole in the fender. And there used to be a hole right there, rust spot. It's gone. I fixed it. Okay, we're gonna open the hood up. Don't mind me, you're in the air, you're looking up at my finger. But we installed this is an aftermarket squirter bottle. The original one's sitting here, it's smaller, but hey, it works, so it matters. So, and way down in there, you can barely see the engine, but yep, it's all ready to go. I just got to clean up my mess from what I did today. Sewer drains installed. Just need the air. So air, and I think that's about it. I think my wife ordered something else. I can't remember. She ordered something today. I'm sure. Yep, she ordered something. Most likely it's for the motorhome. We got a big box sitting here. Got it from, it's most likely for the motorhome, so Kohl's. So she ordered some more stuff, so we'll see what that is when I get inside. So guys, this video is running on. Thanks very much for tuning in. If you can, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for future updates. We're getting the motorhome ready for start our adventures, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye bye, and see you soon.